5, 6, 7, 8.
Hi dolls, welcome back, and if you're new, hello, my name is Jessie, and today we are going to react to Season 4, Episode 2 of High School Musical, the musical, the series, HSM versus HSM, and what a opener of an episode. That was really good. It kind of established everything that we need to know, updated all of us on all of our favorite characters, and kind of segued into what is about to happen. Now, this whole Max situation is really concerning because clearly he's liking Gina. He likes the fact that Gina calls him out on his BS. He likes the fact that Gina doesn't look at him like Gina originally looked at him like a famous star and then started immediately treating him differently, unlike everybody else does. So I'm concerned, but I am also excited because look who we got here. Look who we got here. It looks like we're incorporating some of our older characters from last season. So let's jump in and find out what's happening next. But before we do, don't forget to throw a like or dislike if you do not like what you see. But comment down below. Let me know why. Subscribe if you have any idea. We do fun things. Ring a link that will be notified when I upload new videos. And don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. It's only $1.25 a week. It is all of my unedited reactions of everything that I do on YouTube. In addition, more, don't forget to follow us on all social media at @star_shift_productions or at Jessie Dobbie for Twitter. My P.O. box is down in the description below, as is the TeePublic and Redbubble pages where you can get your You Aren't a Maybe or a Yes merch. Without further ado, this is Season 4, Episode 2 of High School Musical, the musical, the series, HSM versus HSM. I also like the security guard. I didn't mention that in the last. Oh my god, how can I not comment on that too? That was so cute.
It's now or never.
We knock? Do we make a grand entrance? Like, what do they do in Hollywood?
You guys, we're actually rehearsing for High School Musical 4.
Auditions for Miss Jen in an hour?
Nope, that's when this rehearsal ends. So we'll be warmed up, ready to go, and in Wildcat mode.
You're late. Why didn't you knock?
Funny story.
Time is money.
Oh my.
Still trying to learn the secret relationship rules.
Helping Ricky tie his shoe.
I'm getting you.
Ashton's like, I'm not stupid. You know what just occurred to me that I find really interesting? In the last season, Gina criticized EJ for being so absent because he was totally focused on the musical, yet they were still together and like a couple. And now she's kind of asking Ricky to do the same thing, only keep them entirely a secret and pretend like they're not a couple. So I'm not sure how she doesn't see how that's kind of inconsiderate of his feelings and not really fair to herself. It's kind of breaking my heart a little bit.
I'm Crystal, the choreographer for the movie, and I've got 2 hours to teach you this dance combination. No questions or talking, unless it's an emergency. We shoot this in a couple of weeks, confidentially.
Why does Carlos
this is the
keep
big
putting
high
his
school
threes
reunion.
upwards?
I'd like to use an emergency question. If we theoretically had an audition...
You think a school musical is more important than her film.
Right, but
We're honored to be here, Crystal.
our childhood crush isn't even here yet. It's a joke. You can tell because I laughed. Troyella, all the way, baby.
Woo! Step, jump, hop, kick, cross. I know I taught that fast.
And a 5, 6, 7, 8. Step,
I was like,
step,
Gina's got
jump,
it.
hop,
Oh!
kick, and a turn.
Yes!
Hey.
Where did you guys come from?
Miss Jen's drama class.
If I
Ricky's so
may,
proud to say that.
some of you may know me from my Sundance runner-up movie, Background Boy Who Just Spoke. I don't know what a Miss Jen is, but
You
I
will.
do know I wanted to be fresh when pitching the High School Musical 4 movie, so no, I hadn't technically seen the original films.
Oh my god.
I always like to hang out on sets just in case somebody needs me. A pretty famous actor taught me that.
It was Neil Patrick Harris. Wow. This guy.
Mac, feel free to hang on the side.
Miss Quinn, did your movie win any Oscars?
Oh no, Emmy!
I'm sorry.
Turn that frown upside down.
Tell my story.
Tell my story. Courtney, why are you
right,
live
Carlos.
streaming?
Open the doors. You can take my office, but you can't take my home.
My film has the auditorium for the next month of production, so
Poor Miss Jen!
5, 6, 7.
Whoa.
I cannot believe that they.
Oh, Ashlyn knows. That's
All you
it.
guys out there are
Ashlyn's good at
devastating.
this stuff.
It'll be like that one episode of Mark and Spark.
We
thought you
watched
said
the
you never
show
seen it.
for her.
That show was my one consistent thing growing up. Let's go for a W-A-L-K.
Is she in a disguise?
Hey, fellow teen extras! Doing auditions in the rehearsal room now. So, come quick.
I think I could sneak everyone out one at a time without the director even knowing.
I might be too busy. I'm applying to all the Ivies. It's a lot, y'all.
Yeah,
Come
you
on,
need to relax.
It's senior year.
Oh, see, now I'm nervous because now she's getting pressure from everybody. She's getting pressure from the Ivy League side of things, trying to find a college. She's getting pressure from Danny, trying to find out information. She's getting pressure from the outside world because of the documentary. Now she's going to get pressure from the drama club to be in the play. My poor baby Court.
Hollywood is unfair and devastating.
See, I keep
It
saying
is.
that.
You and Ricky. You and Ricky.
How did you know?
I didn't,
Ashlyn.
but I do now. Maddox, and we're texting about something else. Everything else, actually.
Okay, everyone's good with my plan.
Excuse me, can you stand in for Danny for a moment?
I would be honored.
Now!
16 more minutes, get ready, game on. 16.
Ooh, I liked how they swayed into that. That was cool.
Wildcat, now it's up to us. Work together. This is the last chance to make our mark. W-I-L-D, Wildcats. Come on. What are we gonna be? T-E-A-M, team. Last time to get it right. This is the last chance to make it all night. It's now or never.
How appropriate is this song for the season, too? Like, I know it's a song in the movie, but... Uh-oh. Danny ain't gonna like that.
Featured background kids, great job today.
Ricky, right? Who's that girl dancing with my boyfriend?
Boyfriend. She did call him
What was
baby in
that,
the
Ash?
first episode.
So sorry, I'll be right back.
The next time my leading lady is late for dance rehearsal, do me a favor and try not to take her place. Hollywood 101.
What?
Well, today was unexpected.
The hell was that? Was she just saying, like, you were supposed to be a stand-in, you weren't supposed to excel? This director.
I'm not used to them standing up to me. I was impressed.
Is this an apology?
Figured. Are they really dating, or does she just think
I'll
they're
pay for
dating?
the sessions I missed. I'm just too busy for therapy right now.
Oh,
You will not believe what went down today.
I know my daughter's playing Sharpay, or her drama teacher's gonna be hearing from me.
Could plan an elaborate flash mob as a gesture of goodwill. I hear those are coming back.
Emmy is your new assistant. Frankly, I've been a little overwhelmed.
Thank you, Mr. Carlos. Miss Jen, it is an honor. Carlos, you shouldn't have.
Aw, I think that's a good replacement.
Sneaky.
I like the
This is
way
just
they're
part
kind
one.
of putting Emmy into the
Our
mix.
first official date. I saw a brilliant dancer and a has-been sitcom actor.
He's just trying his best.
Yeah, well, so am I.
Is he,
And
though?
besides, he has a girlfriend.
All right, so we are pivoting. Let's just focus on the text.
Sets the bar high for me. And he always has.
Let's just read.
She's a
Babe,
horrible
you're
actress,
scaring
isn't
me.
she?
What?
She's
It's
terrible.
About Miss
She's
Darbus.
absolutely terrible.
Miss Darbus doesn't have much longer. At East High.
She? Bailey starts to cry.
Oh my gosh, she's awful.
Interesting
This
choices.
is why Gina gets casted
and
in the
then
role.
Miss Darbus, believe me, you practically have me in tears already. There are no
Where's the
sparks
money
between
gone?
us.
She hung her poster.
You know when you're trying to turn the burner on your stove and it goes
That is such a gorgeous shot.
Okay, we're gonna go on grass now.
Oh god, is it the puppy moment? It's the puppy. Everybody get ready. Everybody get ready. Animal rescue.
These are my kryptonite!
I think puppies are everyone's kryptonite.
Yeah.
Oh, it means something to you. So it means something to me too. A little bit threatened by Mac.
This is honest.
Crush. Emphasis on was.
Yeah, but you keep staring at him longingly into his eyes, and it's a little uncomfortable.
Copy that, as they say in Hollywood.
She's starstruck, and he's getting jealous. It's fair.
Let's
Hugging
go
zone.
forward. The spark is here to stay. You rescued a golden retriever. Jump for joy when you get home. You'll never walk alone. Puppy love, the love I got for you.
Oh, that was so sweet.
So you like the song, huh?
I love the song.
Zay and Gina's hair.
Emergency cast meeting to announce the HSM3 cast list.
I'm gonna go stand guard.
I didn't realize how much we needed a freshman.
I didn't either.
I didn't cheat. He's taking this way too far. Okay, to be fair, you were the one who taught him to take things too far. My boyfriend, if you recall, he said,
Oh,
and
we're
I
still
quote,
dating?
every guy at East High is gonna wanna be your Troy.
He forgot girl, too.
Felt
She
like I
hasn't
couldn't
told
be
him
like
yet.
crazy. Same here. I'd be stealing his gay thunder.
It was in the freaking documentary.
Okay, but it was subtle. We all know Big Red doesn't pick up on nuance. And
So we're getting an Ashlyn coming out scene.
Knock, knock.
Awesome.
I'm sorry that I kicked you out of the auditorium today.
Is she gonna recruit Miss Jen to help her with the movie?
The garage code is your mom's birthday. You can find it on her LinkedIn page.
What?
Everyone sit.
Why too late?
For Ricky Bowen, you're right on time.
Yeah.
Sharpay. Ryan. Kelsey will be played by Ashlyn Moon Caswell. Taylor will be played by Emmy. Troy will be played by Richard Bowen.
Richard.
Gabriella.
Oh my gosh, is it me?
Let me have my moment. It's you.
can we talk about your energy with your crush to end all crushes today? While Gina is absolutely definitively single, she's respecting the boundary.
We hear you.
You owe it to 10-year-old Gina to at least try.
So, I got Kelsey, which honestly, duh, queer-coded icon.
Martha Kennedy. I am personally lobbying for Miss Jen to play Miss Darbus. Chad is not cast yet.
I'm sorry, how do we not have enough people to fill out an HSM 3 cast?
Hollywood is brutal. Stay grounded out there, babes. Matt commented. Messed up.
Danny was fired.
Ryan Gabriella.
What area code is that?
California.
Oh, that's Hollywood, baby.
Hollywood.
Hi, it's Quinn, the director. Sundance runner-up for Where's All the Money Gone? Spoke to your drama teacher today.
She's gonna make her mark, all right.
How would you like to replace Danny in High School Musical 4?
Oh my god! Perfect. All right, there you have it. Episode 2, HSM versus HSM. Very good episode. We have our cast list. We know who's playing who. Although Chad doesn't have anybody yet. Don't know what that necessarily means or who could possibly be playing that. And we still haven't seen our Sebby. We haven't seen our Sebby. Seb is now really holding a grudge and is refusing to show up and is threatening to continue to be homeschooled. Okay, we do see him. We know that he ends up showing up because we saw him in the clips in the audience. So we know that he eventually shows up. We also know that Big Red does show up too because we have that sweet still of Ashlyn and him holding hands. So I'm very excited for this. We kind of didn't necessarily have an Ashlyn coming out scene in the last season. We did have a recognition within herself when the fireworks happened around Val. So to have that with Big Red actually present is fantastic. Because as she said, that's not really something you do over the phone. And I think that this is going to be a double whammy where it's going to be like a breakup and also coming out kind of situation. But you can see it goes well because they're holding hands and smiling and I love them. They're amazing. I was kind of surprised to hear that they were still dating though. So yeah, I mean, I at the same time, I'm not because we didn't have a coming out scene or a breakup scene. So we'll have to see how that goes. Still texting with Maddox. I love that little bit there where she's respecting the boundaries. Okay, Ashlyn, we hear you. We hear you. Don't love that Mama Courtney had to try and convince Courtney to go to therapy. She is kind of pushing it to the side. I think what is happening is the therapy was helping. And now that she feels okay and more secure, she's thinking, oh, I don't need that anymore. I don't need that. In addition to really not having any time. Like her schedule is freaking packed. So I'm really scared that the pressure is really going to start setting in and we're going to see Courtney spiral. But we will all be here to catch her if she does. That is for sure. Troy and Gabriella. Nothing's going to stop them except for freaking Gina getting the main role in the movie. This girl, Danny, is fantastic. She's a great performer because obviously we know that she's not a bad actress. We see her in the show. She's great as a villain. So to be this bad actor in the movie is hysterical. This is shocking. How surprising. She's terrible. So it doesn't surprise me that she's being recasted, and it doesn't surprise me that Gina is going to take her role. Now, when the director was talking to Ms. Jen, I thought she was going to bring her on. I thought she was going to be like, yeah, come do the movie with me. You know, you can help me, blah, blah, blah. But she's kind of too stuck up and full of herself in order to do that. So it was just asking questions about Gina, how she is, if she's capable of doing this. And of course, Ms. Jen is going to give a stellar review. So I am very curious to see what happens to Ricky and Gina now that we are going to, we know that she's taking the main role. We saw at the beginning of the movie, this is 2 months earlier, so, or at the beginning of the episode rather, because this is 2 months earlier, so it's definitely going to cause some tension. Definitely going to cause some tension. Now, I feel like at this point, it should have been out by now. You know, like it should have been out that Ricky and her are a couple. I'm curious to see how that happens because apparently it does come out. We have the core group watching Gina and Matt kiss and Ashlyn saying, are you sure you're okay with this? And Courtney saying that was a pretty convincing kiss. So if Ashlyn is saying, are you okay with this in front of everybody, everybody knows. They must know. So how does that come out? Do they end up telling them? Like, I don't know, but we also have to remember that apparently Danny and Mac are dating too, so it's weird. Emmy, the whole situation with Emmy, I'm kind of loving it, to be honest with you. I was thinking, like, how are we going to do this? How is she going to be incorporated? We have a solid group of people that we know and love so well, that we're very familiar with, that we're comfortable with. And yeah, Emmy was there last year, but not that much. So how is she going to be incorporated into this core group that we know? And it's being done beautifully, in my opinion. We have her being the new assistant for Miss Jen. We have her just kind of like comically popping up, sitting next to them, and which makes sense because they're the only people that she knows. So even though they're upperclassmen, she's going to gravitate towards them. And they're drama students. Drama students stick together. But yeah, I love her personality. I love that she's not being too forceful, but she is present and she is there. So, the puppy scene. The puppy scene. Absolutely love the puppy scene. I thought that was so sweet and thoughtful of Ricky. We are seeing a new Ricky, right? We're seeing a new defined, brand new Ricky. He is being compassionate. He's being thoughtful. He's being unselfish and putting Gina first. And I love this for him. I love this for their relationship. But it's also at the same time, again, kind of breaking my heart a little that he has evolved all the way from season 1 Ricky to now in such a beautiful way, and it's kind of being on. And then Gina, I love, Gina's my favorite. Gina and Seb are my favorite characters. I cannot emphasize this enough. I say this all the time. They're my favorites. So I don't think that Gina's purposely doing it, but it's like what happened last year. I don't think EJ was purposely doing what he was doing to Gina last year. It's just you get wrapped up in your life and other situations, and it's hard to incorporate a relationship into that. At least EJ and Gina were trying. I feel like in this season, Gina's like not even trying in regards to caring about what Ricky needs and what's important to him and how he feels about the situation. Yes, he is saying that he's okay with it, he's going along with it, but I feel like she should be able to see by now, knowing him so well, that it's not okay. And also see that what is happening around them with Mac, with the play, her being busier and all of that, like, this is my thing. If you wanted to keep your relationship a secret, then I feel like you shouldn't have a relationship right now. Like, if you feel the need to keep it quiet to everybody, then now's not the right time to start it. Because when you get into a relationship, you want to scream it from the rooftops that you're in love with this person. I just said love. I think they're in love. I honestly, during the puppy song, I thought that he was going to drop the L-bomb. But yeah, they're clearly in love. And so you want to be able to express that to everybody. So to be told, oh, we're together now, finally, but you have to keep it a secret. It's like, oh my God, I feel like I'm in prison in my own mind. So I don't know, but it's messy, and we're here for the mess, right? Overall, fantastic episode. I can't wait to jump into the next one. Until the next reaction, so long, everyone. Try to make someone smile today. You never know when they might need it next. Bye.